Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Learn Technology in 5 Minutes by MakerDemi. This is Giant, and I am part of the instructor team at MakerDemi. In this episode, we will learn about Alexa Conversations. Let's get to know what Alexa Conversations is before we dive into further details. Alexa Conversations is a deep learning based approach to dialogue management. It enables you to create natural voice experiences on Alexa skills. Alexa Conversations enables the skill to respond to a wide range of input phrases and unexpected conversational flows. It also provides conversational memory to sustain long, two-way interactions between the skill and the user. Using AI, Alexa Conversations benefits both the developer and the user as it bridges the gap between your manually built voice experience and the wide range of conversational flows the user can have. Let us advance to why using Alexa Conversations is beneficial. Imagine that you create a skill that helps users order ice cream. There are multiple ways this conversation can flow. Firstly, the happy path. You ask the user for flavor, number of scoops, and toppings in a multi-turn conversation, and the user answers these without deviating from the conversations. A basic skill can handle this case easily. But consider these cases. Users answer more than one question at a time. 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream. Users ask questions and expect Alexa to track previously provided information. In other words, context carryover, answering with a question. For example, what are the ratings on black currant ice cream here? Users utter list values. Nutella and chocolate sauce. Users make a change. Make that a triple scoop. Through machine learning methods, Alexa Conversations handles complex and wide variations in conversations such as these, thus easing the burden on you and allowing you to provide an ideal user experience as dialogues instead of hard-coded conversation paths. Alexa's AI deduces conversational paths, learns to handle a wide range of unexpected user inputs, pathways, and non-linear interaction flows. Let us talk about 2 major interaction types in Alexa for a minute to appreciate Alexa Conversations better. One-shot conversations involve a single turn, such as switching on a bulb, checking the weather forecast, or setting a reminder. These skills require little to no input from the user. On the other hand, multi-turn conversations are for complex interactions like ordering food, giving recommendations, and booking a flight, where it is often too much to ask the user to provide all the information in one shot. In a multi-turn conversation, building a skill that only supports interaction following the happy path with no detours is quite simple. You can map sets of utterances to intents in order to gather input needed for the skill, and in the skill code, we determine the prompt for collecting required inputs. We can use dialogue management to make Alexa service determine what to prompt for next based upon the inputs given to the user. However, there's an unending number of ways a conversation can occur, and the chances that your customer will follow the linear path are slim. Now, in the non-linear path, the user doesn't follow the happy path, but the result remains the same. That is, skill collects all inputs and provides a response. As we have seen earlier, the user asking for additional information, changing their mind, or being indecisive are ways an actual conversation deviates. At runtime, if the user says something that you didn't consider while building the skill, your skill will not respond correctly. Due to all these complications, we end up scaling back on some of the skill's functionality, as it would take too much effort to cover all possible cases, and even then, we might end up missing a few cases. Now we can overcome all these shortcomings using Alexa Conversations, as it predicts the ways customer could deviate, tracks conversational context, determines responses, handles out-of-sequence inputs and corrections, context carryovers, delivers JSON requests to the skill, and converts JSON response from skill code to spoken output. Let us look at the features that help Alexa Conversations tackle difficulties. Dialogue variations. This prompts the user with follow-up questions to gather the required information. State management. This renders Alexa speech prompts to guide the user to the next state. User corrections. This handles the user changing their mind. And context carryover. This updates the changed options without needing the user to repeat the other options. Let us move forward to training Alexa conversations to support these features. The training data consists of 5 build-time components. Dialogs. Dialogs represent the multi-turn conversation between the user and your skill. Slots. Slots represent the input values your skill needs to perform a task. Utterance sets represents the different ways your user might respond. Response templates. We define response templates for Alexa to format and return API output to the user using a text-to-speech engine. And lastly, API definitions. API definitions specify the requests that your skill code can handle. For you to build skills with Alexa conversations, you must provide sample dialogues on the dialog editor page and annotate them with dialog acts, utterance sets, and responses. Along with the required arguments, you should also specify when to invoke the APIs so that the dialog manager can collect the information required to trigger your skill code. You can improve your user experience by updating the sample dialogues and debugging with the updated testing tools without changing your skill logic. Existing custom skills can add the Alexa Conversations feature, and skills built using Alexa Conversations can be published using the existing certification and publishing tools and processes. The Amazon Alexa team envisions a future where skill developers can focus on delivering the most meaningful content within their skill, leaving the heavy lifting of input processing to the Alexa Conversations engine. That is all, folks. If you like this video, smash the subscribe button and ring the bell to be updated about our future video releases.